Well, the spirit realm and the cosmic realm are full of surprises. And today, like any other Friday, I channeled again the messages the High Council of Cassiopeia might have for us, for humanity. And every Friday I do this. And today, someone really surprising came up. It's really actually not a person, but a group. So let me guide you quickly through what I've been perceiving. And like always, I channel messages and I write them down just with a pen and paper. And it's very hard for me to read them because I channel and I write them down. And sometimes I really have to do my best to read what I've been channeling. And then I just type it into a Word, Google documents. And then it's better for me to read them out loud because as with any other channeling session, I forget it instantly. And I think that's a good thing because if I have to remember everything my clients' information, then I would be a little bit, maybe a little bit cuckoo. So I love this. One of my tools I work with. So within the realm of the Akashic records, I channeled this message. Uh, Let me take you through this document. So let me read it out loud. Just as I entered the Akashic records, there is a strong energy of the Arcturians, as well as my higher self, Dolphin. First, it says, firstly, it's first I ask, why are you, the Arcturians, present? Then they show me a sky vision high above. It's almost as I'm in the atmosphere, in space, with white and light blue colors, and it seemed from being on top of some aircraft with solid materials and some kind of smooth material. It looks like a light colored aluminium material. Why am I shown this? The connection between artificial crafts and nature is deeper than you might assume. Okay, tell me more. It's always so exciting, because you never know what comes through. And I have an open mind. I have faith. I have trust. But I'm also very curious what comes through. And I know because I am in a higher space in the Akashic Records, 8D and higher, that only messages of the highest vibration comes through. So there's no possibility for any lower energies to connect with me when I'm in the Akashic Records. So it's a very safe space to be in. So then, am I also connected to the High Council of Arcturus? I ask. Yes, they say, and the Arcturians are very very solid. They are like grounded, but very empathic and very wise, but very almost like cool and distant in a way. I mean, the Pleiadians are like whoo, very dramatic and very emotional, and they have empathy, yet they hardly show emotions. But in a loving way. It's very hard to explain. So they answered yes, together with the High Council of Cassiopeia, which is, of course, with these channelings, my goal to connect with the High Council of Cassiopeia, which I do every week. But now, today, the Arcturians came through as well. And I love them. I love working with the Arcturians because they truly helped me through one of the hardest times in my life. They were there for me, and they have this really surrounding energy where they surround you like in a circle and just projecting love and light to you, and also a feeling like everything's going to be okay. So I love working with the Acturians, and every time I open a record of one of my clients and the Acturians come through, it's such a blessing. Of course, every star group has their own abilities and their own unique expressions, but particularly I'm fond of the Acturians among others. So we, the Acturians, they proceed, come to tell you that connecting to nature is indeed recommendable. However, we mastered creating artificial materials, which can also be of a very high vibrational frequency. We ask you not to overlook this fact. If you dive very deeply into one aspect, let's say nature for this example, and dismiss the seemingly opposite, let us use an air or spacecraft for now, you are still, perhaps without realizing it, anchoring opposites. And the energy of God, the creatrix of all life, is unification. Therefore, have an open attitude for seemingly opposite matters. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Does the High Council of Cassiopeia has anything to say? I then ask. Because I also want to know why my high dolphin energy self especially came through as well. This is an emphasis on fluidity, they say, to stay in the ease. Okay. So yeah, if you read it right, you can't really accept new realities, new possibilities, and you can really grow because you're like in the status quo and are resistant to change. But if you like fluid, like water, and you just go with the flow, it's more acceptable because we live in the times of great changes, right? And the changes are this year will be huge. So if you have like the open energy of fluidity, you can really navigate your way through these times, I guess. So the High Council continues. The Arcturians are our friends, they say, and we work together in different realities. Even though our blueprint might be different, we are all manifesting the light and love energies in our own way. We have respect for one another. And then I ask, like I always do when I feel the end of a message is coming near. Anything more to say for now? No. Close this session? Yes. Oh wow! But can you imagine that the Arcturians really wanted to come in today as well? I'm so excited because it's like having this um, big brother or this some elderly energy who's protecting you, who's there for you, so you're not afraid anymore. You're not afraid to encounter anything. That's how the Arcturians feel to me, you know. So I really I'm hoping that you get a sense of the Arcturians. If you also noticing the difference between how the High Council of Cassiopeia might feel to you and the Arcturians, let me know in the comments if you feel the difference in the energy imprints. And yeah, hope to see you next week. If you also would like to know if you're an Arcturian starseed or what lives you had on Earth in ancient times or in other dimensions and planets, please feel free to book a free call with me because it's very important that starseeds know who they are at soul level and know how to tap into those higher energies. And it's not about me being a guru to you that you don't know how to do it, but you just need a gentle reminder, right? So let me be your guide through the cosmic realms. And I'm also on behind the scenes working on this free course, how you can tap into your six clairs, your psychic abilities. And then if you want to dive deeper, let's book a free call and then we can have a look at how I'm able to best serve you at this moment. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my to my YouTube channel. I'm also on Instagram. And if you would like to know more about my free course and about how you can work with me one-on-one, please join my free membership at skool.com/starseeds. Have a nice weekend. Bye for now.